Decisive Campaigns, turn 21, Barbarossa. Let's do this. I am very surprised to see that I can get over 400 units at this guy. And I think there's 100 and something there. What would happen if I turned all this off? That would be bad. Okay. So we just want to turn that one unit off there. Let's do it. Maybe we'll get past them after all. It's not looking good. Oh, their readiness was so much better than mine. Why? Maybe I ought to do that in 2 attacks? There was 100 and something there. We outnumbered them not quite 4 to 1. That was really surprising and kind of sad. Alright, the entirety of 17th Army is back, fully rested. And we did take over this area last turn, so let's try and get in here. See what the Romanians can do. Alright. Just as a box, go over there. Is that it? Are there any hidden members of the 3rd Romanian Army? Okay, so the good news for us is we might as well attack here too. See what we can do. We're not getting any concentric bonus really. I mean, 10%, big deal. Let's see if they're ready to fall back. Got lucky. We did lose about 10% of our guys, but it seems to have worked. Let's see if we can do any other attacks across the river. It doesn't look like it. Well, okay. I mean, the game has to make me wrong, whatever I say. If I say we can't do it, it will instantly let us. I'm going to move a couple of units here. Can we get across the river here? Excellent. Not the greatest. Not the greatest attack I've ever made. How are you doing? And we are super low on fuel. I'm going to ask the Luftwaffe to get me more before I move again, even farther away. I was watching the replay of last turn and I realized I should have asked for the fuel before I moved the Panzer Group away from Kiev. A couple hexes farther. Well, I feel it is my duty to destroy this thing right here. And in order to do that, we're going to have to begin. I don't want them escaping out to the west. So let's see if we can destroy this tank division. Not quite. So close. And of course they ran off. Else down here, or is it foolish? Well, that's not looking so great. Alright, let us begin with this. I don't think we'll complete that this turn. $140, huh? I don't want to move any more units than I have to. Kind of figured the swamp wouldn't be so great. And these are 11th Army. Wow, they are right out to the edge. I was really hoping I'd be able to capture this and move a couple of these folks from the 11th Army back towards headquarters this turn. I know if I get over here, supply is going to be terrible. I know it. Why do you keep showing that side? Yep, it's terrible. Still. If I can get down there the next turn, maybe. Continue trying to surround him. Can I attack this? Just can't finish him off. It's just not worth it. Tempted to rest this stack and this. They're all 11th Army. It's 4 units. And that. Yeah. We're so low on points. So Von Lieb, I'm going to forcibly pull him into line. He likes being yelled at. As do they all. I don't think I'm going to have to move any of these things. Okay, so that... the reason I wanted to do that was I wanted to see what I had left over. Because each of these is going to cost me a point. This is how we must do it. I'm not going to rest him just in case they come back. Yeah. Wow. We should break that one unit. Yep. That was worth it. 3,600 for nothing. We'll send some folks across the river. should have enough strength to attack. I guess it's attacking across the river that's just pulling their energy away. Okay. Wait. Were you just... Yeah. He was just moved. Okay. Which is why they're tired. Alright. I think that takes care of the southern part of Army Group South. Just gonna check something with the panzer units here. That is what I was worried about. We're 1 unit away. How about up north here? Okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these guys. In 6th Army, I'm not going to move until I figure out what to do with 4th Army. Wow, this guy's just useless. That 252nd is just not going to get anywhere until we let them rest. See, these, I think they're conscripts. Yep, they just show up and there's a lot of them, and that bridge is still not fixed. Not enough. Wow. Wow, I am super disappointed. Nothing happened there. I was hoping to start encircling this unit, but it doesn't seem to want to happen. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we lost almost 10% of our guys for a pittance on their side, and we had the turn penalty of too many units. Hate cavalry. unfortunately. I don't think headquarters got involved. Thankful for that. Sealing off right there. Okay. It's not what I want, but it's what has to be for the moment, and we did take out a unit. Kind of disappointed as usual. We could push these units back. The question is, do I get anything for doing that? We've got some units here that are rested. And all these units are not. Yeah, they're terrible. That one's fine. It's these three that need to be rested. Well, I'm glad the computer knows. Okay, so let's acknowledge the incident for 3. We get some defensive bonus. I don't think we're going to want to move anything. Rested this one. And so my objective here is to start to move a couple of units up to here, take this city, which I think is Novgorod, away from being protected by tanks and put infantry in there. And they're fresh. So how are you? Low level. Low level. Moderate. So back him off. Okay, and remember, most of the 18th Army up north is being rested as well. At Narva. I mean, it is a 2-to-1. It is kind of worth it. So we need those. Not enough. Get a minute for next turn. We could destroy this. What I'm interested in doing is coming up through here, because this is a sort of an undefended path. I mean, there's these guys, but compared to many other people and routes, it's a gimme. I'm going for fuel. Boy, that panzer unit. Anybody, they lost 11,000 almost. And nobody can go into the swamp. Next turn we'll be able to attack this hex with 3 infantry units into that swamp, and we'll be able to start pushing them, but for this turn we're kind of stuck. So I could continue to push. Probably get another unit up there. I have to stay there to keep this in command range. Alright, I'm gonna go to try and push these guys to the north. We're underpowered. We're mobile. It didn't go very well. It's not worth it. We just don't have enough strength. It is kind of crazy. We just don't have enough free strength, and a lot of it is this pair of swamp hexes here keeping this group away. Maybe I should bring them around. Now remember, just last turn, a lot of these units were in there. So the situation has changed quite a bit. There's not enough firepower to attack this with, or I would. Okay, so I was saying I had to get this figured out to be able to do this 6th Army. However, I'm not really any better off in my understanding of what I need to do here, because I've still got the same problem. I'm going to have to leave at least 1 unit per hex on my way down here to blockade. Okay, so that I have done. I have pulled these guys in the 6th Army as far down the line as I can on that Army Group Center, Army Group South border. We're low on fuel. There's no really attractive target. I would move the Hungarian cavalry to cover this, but it's just not enough. He can't reach that far. He can get to like here, but he's too far away. So we'll have to wait to do anything else with Army Group South, I think. Center, got our wall up. We did a small encirclement of a cavalry unit. And here, I'm trying to come in with Panzer Group 3 from the north. I can bypass this even better, but I may have to take that city. And then the south is doing the blocking, and I'm trying to eat up a couple of these stacks here if I can, and next turn shove these guys out of the swamp if I can as well. That's if they don't retreat. So we've got a little bit of unit management here. We're closer to relieving these panzer units in here. Yeah, that was very interesting. So we can get out of here. We're still short so many units. It's like this appalling thing. I think maybe we could. But is there a point? Is there a point to it? Again, clicking too fast. Do not want to involve headquarters and such things. So I could technically go for this. In not this turn, but next turn. And we could try and get this, but we need infantry over in the swamps if we're going to do that. And they have piled up, how many here? 200. Just 200. And I'm going to turn the death heads onto full power, Igor. And move this guy there so that we have a little more oomph in the city. The Finns, I checked them out before we started. There was nothing really to be done there. In exactly the same kind of position that they've been in for the last pile of turns. Basically a stalemate. Alright, relocate airfield. I don't want to do that. In Army Group South. The Forward Supply Base in Army Group North. No. Could go to Luga, but I'm not doing it. Forward Supply Base. Should it go to Vyazma or not? I don't want to interrupt fuel supply right now. And we'll leave the Forward Supply Base in the south as well. How are we doing with bridges? So barge convoys are up. That's good. We've got 3, 4, 5, the equivalent of 5 trains a day coming from barges. We couldn't get any farther on the railway. And apparently we didn't get any fuel into Army Group North. That's kind of freaky. I'm going to look further into that. The bridges, we will be at 25% chance next turn. 20 here. Not really sure what they mean by our quotas. But I'll tell you what, the stats don't lie. We've done better in the south and worse. Pretty steady in the north. And coming up a little bit from something disastrous, probably the trucks in the south. Well, let's see what happens. So incredibly slow to advance towards Moscow, or anywhere really. Everything's kind of been stuck the last 3 turns. And that's the game, you know, simulating the real thing in the war that actually happened, which is a fast advance early, and then the Soviets kind of get their act together. And why is that, you ask? Because all the bad commanders have been shot. We may try the reverse in this game, where you play as the Soviets. There is none of this decision making in quite the same way. There's no relationships. It's just Stalin by himself, and he gets paranoid. He doesn't want the other Soviet army division leaders doing very well because they might replace him, and he gets paranoid about it, and he shuts everything down. And so it's, you know, it's interesting because both sides are really working against themselves. And there they are near that Caligula. Caligula, who knows? Kaluga. There. They've shown up there. And we'll have to push them back. I knew they'd take that city back. But I probably shouldn't have taken it in the first place, and that was probably a 3-turn distraction. I am kind of trying to... Wow, they're moving in a lot of units. I'm trying to come down and surround that whole thing. They're doing quite a bit of movement around Leningrad, which is good because it means either they'll back off and defend Leningrad, in which case I'll be able to squish them faster, or they're going to put more guys in front of me, and we'll go check that out. This is kind of like 2 turns ago where everything was so fast. 12 decisions, I think I just read. Unterofficer Werner has been telling us about the size of the teeth that all the younger Russian women possess. They are unnaturally long and sharpened to a point. I'm sure it's because he doesn't want us fraternizing with the locals, but Eric made himself a crude wooden cross just in case. My helmet smells of soup. I've used it for cooking rations so often that Fast Willie says that my head could be boiled and eaten. Alright, let's take a peek. Remember when this was the thing? This was the field of battle that we were trying to get into these places? Look at how far along we are, right? Yeah, I think we gotta wait another turn basically, and they have totally backed off. So that's great. That is really something in there right here too. I might have to swat them just on principle. I wonder if that hex will get green if I walk into it. I mean, it's probably got to be better than the swamp, right? I mean, we can't do everything, but we might be able to isolate this guy. We will be able to shove if we want and get out. This is still a hassle, so I'll have to bring these guys over as soon as I can to get into these swamps. What happened here? This has almost been abandoned. Please tell me you're a refreshed unit. Yes. There he is. Alright, so we'll continue with our pushy. This looks pretty weak. We don't talk about this. We just don't. This, I can get this back. It's a pretty strong unit they put in there. And we'll continue. See, they know what I'm trying to do. Encircle. That's why they've beefed up these corners here and pulled everybody out so that, wow, 3 units, right, that I can capture. There really is nothing going on here. They've retreated out of sight into another area. We will be able to destroy this for sure. Maybe we can do something about this town. And hopefully, I think they may have pulled some units out of here. Wow. Our guys are just not up for it. Did you see that? 1 unit can attack. That's so bad. How about over here? Yeah, the unit. And he will attack. Wow. I've countermanded again. I've only got 35 points. You know that's going to cost me like 16. Visit OKW HQ audit. Oh, this is a rough turn. It's going to be really rough. We're still scoring very high. We're at 86% according to the High Command. But we've got our work cut out for us. This doesn't seem to be working. Maybe if we can punch across here and come down, I can block here. Looks like this guy is back in command range, so he can get out of there. I'll pull him out. He's got 41 units. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. Anyway, on that happy note, I will see you next turn. Thanks for watching.